let's get to what we're doing tonight, because you show me Millstone, I'm going to play it. If you give it to me to play, it will be in my deck. So let's play Riverchurn Monument, everybody. You might be mad at me for playing this card, and I apologize in advance, but again, I've always been a big fan of Millstones, and I think that this was already a deck that was a bit on the verge. Now we have this card. So this is 2 mana, 1 and a blue for an artifact. Pay 1, tap it, any number of target players, each mill 2 cards. So you can target yourself with this if you want to, or in Commander, you can target all 3 of your opponents. That's cute. Also, Exhaust, you can pay 2 and 2 blue and tap it, any number of target players, each mills cards equal to the number of cards in their graveyard. So if they have, 20 something cards in their yard, and you hit them with this, they probably lose the game. They probably just do. And even if they only have like 15 in their yard, you can hit them for a substantial amount with this. So combined with, say, a Jace, which conveniently mills 15, the number I just said a second ago, this can be really, really powerful, I think. But also combined with, I don't know, say a Doomsday Excruciator. You can play your Excruciator if you have your Riverchurn Monument out, and it doesn't necessarily guarantee that you win the game. They still have a couple of turns to finish you or find an answer to Monument or whatever. So again, it doesn't guarantee the win, but if you have a Churn Monument out when you play your Excruciator, it puts you in a pretty comfortable position, to say the least. But we've also got Realm Breaker in this deck as just a one of. It is legendary, so that kind of gives us 5 Millstone effects, plus Jace, plus Excruciator to finish the game off. So with that in mind, I think we just have to shell up with the rest of our cards, So we're playing Deadly Cover Up here to not only sweep the table, obviously, that's really important in a deck like this. I'm not sure it's enough. In best of 1, we might want like a Malicious Eclipse or something in this deck, but we'll see how things go. But this also will, get rid of the things that would otherwise win them the game. Sometimes they just scoop to a Deadly Cover Up that you collect evidence for. 2 to rest to get important stuff out of their hand, and then Stock Up will help us stock up. Been wanting to play this card a little bit, and I have played like 4 games with this deck so far. Just spoiler alert, it seems pretty decent. But Stock Up, I've resolved it once or twice, and it just seems fine. But this card, in case you haven't heard this yet, this card is seeing play back in Legacy. It's kind of a dig through time variant that you don't have to jump through a bunch of hoops for. Just look at the top 5, get the best 2 into your hand. It turns out that's just fine. That's just like a really, really, really good divination effect that's usually worth either spending your turn 3 doing, especially if you're looking for a sweeper or another important card, or spending like your turn 5 doing with counter and removal shields up. So we're going to try Stock Up. So far when I've resolved it, it's kind of seemed fine, but I'll try it out as our premier card advantage piece, but I do feel like we need more card advantage than we have. We have some Jace in here, and Realm Breaker helps us get lands and stuff, but again, I feel like we need 1 or 2 more important card advantage pieces that we just don't have in this deck, and I wouldn't know what to take out apart from maybe the Duresses, but the Duresses can be really important too, so maybe a Maze Mind Tome. Just one of Maze Mind Tome could be okay, but I guess we should also point out that we got 2 Restless Reef. Yeah, not 4, just 2 Restless Reef in here. Maybe I should have more. I don't know, get on to me for it. But this also helps mill, I guess. But that's the entire deck. I'm going to play some games with it. I'm really excited to see if Churn Monument works. I like Millstone in Standard. I like non-legendary Millstone in Standard with a knockout mode on it. I mean, it all sounds good to me. But is this enough removal? Is it efficient and versatile enough removal? We don't have a way of blowing up like artifacts or enchantments, so we got to be careful about that. Right, there's a lot of things that could get around this deck right now, so I think it's a fair deck, but I do think it's a pretty decent deck, so let's take it in and kind of see what happens, We're up against Ravenstone in our first match. Let me move my noggin over this away. There we go. And see what we got going on. We got Churn Monument turn 2. I keep calling it Churn Monument. I'll just call it Millstone. We got Millstone turn 2. Jace turn 3. Millstone turn 4, We can just exhaust it. It's probably stupid. Go for the throat on top? Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep my removal. I don't know. Ooh, okay, so they played blue mana turn 1, so I think I am going to go ahead and get Riverchurn Monument down here. And then next turn, maybe we can just like... Okay, blue-black over there. They deduce. Yep, okay, so next turn, this turn, maybe we just hold mana up for Monument and Phantom Interference. I could Jace, but they're tapped out. They played main phase Deduce. Like, on their turn, they played Deduce. Why'd they do that? Let's just get the Jace down. Let's just do it. Maybe I'm being dumb, like I'm playing into something here, but I don't think so. Let's have them mill 3. Okay, so fairies. Maybe you're fairies. That was a Snare Master sprite, so... You gotta keep mana up this next turn. So we know what they're up to. Are we gonna sack the clue right now? No. We got Jason 1 and a Riverchurn Monument. They have 3 open mana. They're also Demir colors. Thanks, Matchmaker. And they look to potentially be fairies. We see a Snare Master here. They're gonna main phase the Deuce again? Thanks. Thanks, Silver. Maybe. I don't know. Sleep Curse Fairy comes down. Alright. We get to tap Dark Slick Shores. At this point, man, I don't know. I guess we'll target submit 0 because, you know, we'll have to pay the ward. We don't have to pay the ward, but I don't want to do anything of the sort. I guess we know they play main phase spells, so I guess we just hold up Phantom Interference here, hold up the Riverchurn Monument, whatever. We'll be okay. I certainly hope we'll be okay. We got Jace, I guess, if we need it. Even if you do this twice, pretty sure it still stays tapped. We're going to do it once. Alright. Cool. Do it twice. Yep, still stays tapped. Sick. Alright, let's... It's any number of players each mill 2 cards and just choose them. Land, sleight of hand. You have board 2? Yeah, you do. You know, I got half of mine just to blow everything on this turn. You know what I mean? I think the smarter move is actually to Jace it. And then, like, hold up Phantom Interference and go for the throat. That's probably better. That's probably better. Just pay the mana for the ward, you know? No, because, dude, they're tapped out. Just kill the Sleep Curse Fairy. I think we're both playing really sloppy here. But I'm going to take it out while I can. Then I'm going to plus the Jace. Submit 0.
You can be made.
Only use the monument like once. Like, extra mana would be good. Let's see, they're going to play something main phase here. I'm tapped out, so like maybe the right thing is to play something main phase. Like, more than one thing. Sloppy. Sloppy magic from both of us, I think. Spellscored Coven just comes down. We have to discard a card? Yeah. Phantom Interference. So we can cut this guy down. I'm not too worried about him. I think I'm going to do it main phase. You see? Because otherwise they'd be untapped. They'd have Spell Stutter or something. So Jace can minus again here. But I think I'm actually just going to plus. That way we can store up, you know, a big shot. This mana we have turned to Phantom Interference or go for the throat something, and we can Monument, so... Sitting pretty, you just gotta be patient, you know? This opponent still has 5 cards in their hand after the land drop, and they have 2, clue tokens. 6 total mana, so Interference might not be great. It really might not be. Roaming Throne. Pretty good right here. It's really good right here. And then they sack Clue. Okay. Still have 5 in their hand. It's Monument just them. What is that? A freeze in place. Tap target creature an opponent controls, put 3 stun counters on it and scry 2. That's not bad. We also hit a Mocking Sprite. We get tapped land. It's an Undercity Sewers. Realm Breaker? Ooh. We have to actually do something about the Roaming Throne. I'll say that much. However. Yeah, I'm sure. I'll do this for a turn. I'll pay the ward. That's fine. And then we'll end the turn. So opponent has 11 cards in their yard right now. Just wanted to kind of buy a turn there. So I don't think it's going to matter if they can kill the Jace by the time we're done. Talion's Messenger. Whenever you attack with one or more fairies, draw a card, discard a card. If you discard a card this way, put a +1/+1 counter on a fairy you control. Okay. See if they just move to combat here. I bet they can spell stutter the go for the throat. I bet they can. Thronebreaker on top, not correct. Maybe it wasn't. Italian Kindly Lord. Let's Phantom Interference that, ladies and gentlemen. Glad this card wasn't like completely useless. Cannot have that. Wonder what they named. Alright, the draw discard. Our Jace gonna go down to 3. 26 in their library. Well, we'll be really close. We'll be super close. Close enough, I don't know, but really close. I have to not take 1,000,000 damage from this roaming throne, and that's actually going to be tough. A large artifact creature is just really good against us. 6/6. God, we're going to die to that. Going to die to that. Oh, you can hit for 9. It got more than I thought it would get. Put a +1/+1 counter on fairy you control. I don't know. Oh, because it triggered an additional time. That's why. Okay. Don't be stupid. I think I'm going to stock up and look for a deadly cover-up. There it is. Thank you. How large is that thing? Okay, that thing can be cut down. I think we just do that. I'm only going to have 1 mana. Can I make their graveyard have 20 cards in it? No, I can't. I would like to draw. Mill 6. Sorry, I'm thinking opponent. They mill 6 here. We go to 28 cards. They'll have 21 in their graveyard and hit them with Monument for 20. So, again, we're very close. We're so close, dude. Go ahead and Monument them. And we'll mill Jace. 6. Alright, so they have 25 cards in their library and 23 cards in their graveyard. So, a couple cards go in their yard. We can do something. We have to win, right? We have to survive for a turn or two here. Quick study, okay. Please put another card in your yard. Ouch, we're gonna hit for a bunch here. Go to 12. It's not terrible. They draw a card. They draw a card, everybody. Uh-oh. Alright, well, let's Monument them. Bing bong. Win game? Do we win the game? Have we won? Would it have been smarter to play Deadly Cover up there and just, like, do it? Just get that out of the way, you know? Alright, they're out of cards. So what now? Good game. Alright, good game, opponent. Whew. Jeez Louise, man. Alright, we did it. Riverchurn Monument, best card in Standard. What did I say? Best card in Standard, baby! Okay, so we won our first one. Let's see if we can just keep winning games of Magic the Gathering. We have achieved the Millicious achievement. Opponent goes first here. It looks okay. I guess I'll take this hand. They start on Swamp. We'll start on Swamp too. I like it. Second Swamp, nothing. Okay. I'll play Underground River and also do nothing. Let's be a little patient here. Third Swamp, Unstoppable Slasher. No thank you. Let's Interference that. For time being. Ouch! We got a 19 from our Underground River. Get a Jace. Okay, so we got Monument Jace in our hand. Let's see if we can stave off the issues here. Do I want another cut down? I've got one. So, yeah, let's mill that. Could play Monument here. Do I want to hold the cut down up? No. Let's get the Monument down, right? Let's get the Monument down. Sure. I don't know how this is going to play out. His opponent is going to start playing some really big guys. But I'll run the Monument out and hope for the lands, you know. Unstoppable Slasher. Well, we have cut down. There's a land. Okay. Negate on top. I actually don't love it. This can do something about an Unholy Annex, so maybe we'll need that. No, I think we're trying to get to another land. I think we are. I can play Jace here and hit the Slasher. Which is probably correct. Let's do it.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Slasher has to actually deal combat damage to me. Here comes Bloodletter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doesn't work. Deadly Cover-Up. Huh, we actually hit it. So the idea here is we can try to draw a land off Jace. That seems somewhat foolhardy, but in case we miss, we can always cut down the Slasher. And still have 3 steps ahead mana. So that's pretty good. But the play might obviously be to hit the Bloodletter with the Jace ability, right? Yeah, I'll hit the Bloodletter with the Jace ability. I think that's more correct. Then I'll just end the turn. Attack step. Let's go ahead and pull this cut down up. Fire it off. Comes back, put the 2 stun counters on it. Hopefully we can just kill it. You have 6 mana over there. What do you do with it? Dreams of Steel and Oil. Well, they can't get our Realm Breaker this way. That's cute. They also probably know not to play a creature now. Oh, they just did. Well, they just did. We got 2 shots at drawing a land next turn. And I'm taking them. Alright, opponent, mill 2. Land Liliana. Draw Riverchurn for turn. Yikes. Can I... there's no way I can put 20 cards in your yard. Yeah, there's no way. So I was a little bit bold here. Let's see if it pays off. Untapped land. Never punished. Never punished in my life. That's wild, dude. Okay, so we wipe their creatures. We are tapped out here. They have 2 cards left in their hand. They scoop. Okay. Woohoo! Never in my life have I been punished. That's not true at all. You've seen me play Magic on stream before. We got WD Fawn 13. And we actually go first in this game. That never happens. 2 Excruciators in our opener. Probably a throwback. I don't know. I mean, 2 3 steps to 1 go for the throat, and we have lands. I'm trying it. I'm going to try it and regret it, but... Can hit another land drop with Undercity maybe here. I don't know what we want with the Undercity Sewers. Surveil hit. Restless Reef, another land, sure. Sure. Opponent starts on Swamp. Darkslick Shores, shields are up. Swamp number 2, okay. Restless Reef. We get a deadly cover up that turn, so... Maybe we'll be okay. Just gotta get like Riverchurn or Jason just into play and then Doomsday. Oh, they get an Unholy Annex. That hurts a little bit. That's maybe not so bad. We get another deadly cover up. I would have maybe liked a land there, but it should be alright. Annex might really hurt this game just because it gives them the card advantage. So much card advantage in Standard. Oh, wow. They try to get another Annex in play. Let's... Can we just have their own Annex kill them? Like, is that Something we can actually pull off here? I don't know. I should 3 steps ahead that. I should cancel it. I go to 16. We draw tapped land, sure. That's fine. In the turn. 5th mana, they'll just get their demon? Yep, they do. Good. Good for us. Let's throat coat it. They draw. They go to 14. Can't do it forever. They can Soulstone Sanctuary. I guess they can do that. Got the discard. How many cards are in their hand right now? Guess that's good for us. More cards in the yard. Have a whole 2 cards in the yard. Oh, they're playing this Ancient Vendetta. That's a neat card. It's just choose a card name and then search their hand, graveyard, library for all instances of that card, and go take them out. Like, just get rid of them. It's that effect, but just on a sorcery for 4 mana. It's kind of cute. We have 3 steps nearly fully powered up, or as powered up as we needed to be here. Maze Mind Tome. Okay. Card advantage forever. Gotta love that. We can use their Annex against them if we can ever get to the Excruciator. They go to 12 off their Annex. Let's not fire this 3 steps ahead off just yet. Oh, we keep getting islands. That's not good. I'm trying to get to Excruciator. So we still need 2 black to get to Excruciator. At any point here, I could be coming in with Reef, but it'll leave us really low on mana, so I'm not doing it. Opponent is playing around these counterspells, but at this point we have Deadly Cover-Ups. Another Maze Mind Tome? If we ever do get Excruciator, these cards just become useless. Right? They become literal liabilities. Wow, they do nothing. It's crazy. You have to discard again. Monument's going to look okay eventually, Just putting cards in their yard for us. But again, this is one of those games like we have to draw a Monument. They get rid of a Beseech the Mirror. We got a Sheldred's Edict. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's just be patient. Just be as patient as possible. Drawing all the cards I could ever want. That's okay if they're not doing much with them. Momentum Breaker. So what do we have to discard a card? Okay. I only need one of these. Get rid of the Excruciator. Of course, that does give the game away, right? Opponent's like, oh, okay. All right. That's what he's up to. That changes everything. Rankle's Prank. Huh. Well, let's 3 steps ahead that for 5 mana. They do still have 2 mana open here, but I don't know how much they can actually do with it in their deck besides just like go for the throat, There's our 2 black sources, but I'm probably going to discard one. I'm just letting you know right now. I don't know. Maybe I can get rid of the Deadly Cover-Up, but it's actually really good right now. Oh my god, am I going to be that dumb? Yeah, get rid of the Deadly Cover-Up. Don't get rid of the 2 black sources you need to pop the game off. If they spend this 2 black mana, I might get a free swing with Restless Reef. I don't know how much good it'll do, but could happen. Get a go for the throat. That's pretty good. Undercity Sewers comes down. Island on top. No, thank you. Please give me a monument. I'm 20 cards in my library. Give me a monument. I want it so bad. Draw a card off tome. Do it. Oh. See if they do. Yeah, now's the time. How many cards are you into your library? 35? Well, 25, really. Now they're 26 after they draw this card. 27 after they draw a card for the turn. You're dangerously close to halfway through their library. So maybe we don't even need the Excruciator, Could be. They have 9 mana, so they're now in a position where they can, like, you know, get the demon the same turn they play Unholy Annex. Well, here comes Sheldred. We got stuff. We got stuff for that. It ain't a big deal. I feel like if we're just playing against another mid-range deck, like, we probably are okay. You know what I mean? Opponent's going to go to 6. Like, with a Soulstone Sanctuary in play, they're going to go to 6. Which is just insane. Let's put the Scope of the Throat on the stack. They're going to draw off of Maze Mine. I guess eventually they're gaining life off of their Maze Mines, right? They gain life here. Because Sheldred's still in play. You going to draw another one? Yeah. They'll gain like 8 life. Yeah, they're fine. They're okay. Go back up to 16. Beautiful. And then they go down to 14. Our turn? Sure. Missing something here. They have to discard again. 7 cards in their yard. For them to be halfway through their deck, they only have, you know, 9 cards, 10 cards in the yard. 9 in their yard right now. Draw another Deadly Cover-Up. If I fired one of these off right now, what would be the thing to grab? Annex. Probably. I'm going to cover up. And I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to grab that Unholy Annex. There's one in their hand. I knew there'd be one in their hand, bro. I knew it. Done. Alright. They get to draw off that too? No big deal. Okay, so Gix's command, the Speed Demon, Sheldred, go for the throat? Wow, okay. So they do have some important stuff in their hand. They have a go for the throat for the Excruciator, so like, we won't be able to keep it in play. Let's keep that in mind. Speed Demon. Still have 5 mana. No! No! Oh, oops. 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 I did they sacrificed a creature token. But that spooked them into making their Soulstone Sanctuary a card. A creature. So now we can Deadly Cover Up, but I don't know, man. They might have too many cards. They might have too many cards. Because, like, they can Speed Demon Sheldred on the same turn. We get Jace! Oh! We get Jace, baby! Okay, so... Do we Deadly Cover Up now? Try to get untapped land next turn. That's an idea. Here's another. Let's Deadly Cover Up. Get rid of the Excruciator. That'll do it all in one. And then we can hit their Speed Demon and that takes it out of their hand. I think that's the right call. I think this is correct. Leyline of the Void was in their hand. Okay. So let's Jace. Take some damage. We want to... They have 20 cards in their yard, don't they? By now, right? No, they have 11? That's it? Jeez. I want to draw. Because they might be able to make us discard. They have a card that makes us discard. So, yeah. So Noble Affliction in our hand. Cool. If they get another Momentum Breaker, they could potentially make us discard the Excruciator. That would suck. So... See what they got. I think we also know, was it this or the last player had like Dreams of Steel and Oil? Alright, this Sheldred, that's a good sign. And they Leyline. I should have plus the Jace. I should have plus the Jace. See, they have Momentum Breaker. Let's get rid of the Anoint. Alright, so we draw for turn. Yeah, it's Excruciator. Still like half to kill us. Or we might be able to kill him with Risen Reef or Restless Reef. Hey you. Mill 3. That still gives them a chance. Why didn't I just plus this? Why didn't I just plus this? That makes me feel really dumb. But it is what it is. I guess now we can play the land. It ain't a big deal. Alright, hold on through my stupidity. Sorry. If I'd have just plus the Jays. Like, they'd be very dead. Wow, you're gonna let me just block this? Okay. Opponent has 11 mana. So I don't think they're letting Restless Reef in, is I guess my point here. But they've only got a couple of turns to kill us. We don't know what threats they have access to anymore. They have 3 unknown cards in their hand. They can also Gix's Command. Yeah, it's Gix's Command to get cards back. But they have to be careful what cards they get. They're just going to go Sheldred here. They still have 2 mana open too. 4 go for the throat. That sucks. But they draw EOT. They get on to 1 card remaining. What do we get? It's a cut down. That's not great. I think they died to their own Unholy Annex here. I think. They have to kill us this turn. They must do that, so. Let's see. They go up to 22. They play Soulstone. Okay. Here they come. They go for the throat. Let's make a blue mana. Dissolve. Let's make the other one into a creature. Try to make them spend a bunch of mana here, mostly. Make them have the answers. Oh my god, we can block. That's sick. Wow. Cool, cool. So they both die. Now what? They play Sheldred. They have 6 mana left. Okay, they make Soulstone a creature, and we win the game. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Well, we should have won a turn ago from the Jace. So, you know, I could not have killed him with an attack land. As far as I know, I couldn't have done that because they had plenty of open mana, and they had cards we didn't know in their hand, and one of the cards we knew for sure they had in their hand was Go for the Throat. So I was worried about double Go for the Throat, and I decided that the best idea would be to shell up as much as possible and just have both of our creatures available to block in case there was some kind of fancy stuff going on, and just, again, try to make sure they die to their own Unholy Annex, which is what happened. They did die to their own Annex. But, again, the move that I'm kicking myself over was not plussing the Jays. They would have made you discard the boy. Yeah, they would have made me discard the Excruciator. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, everyone in chat pointing it out. You needed it. You did. That's right, because they had the other Momentum Breaker. They had a second one. So, yeah, we made the right choice. Opponent goes weird opener. We have 4 lands, 2 Jaces, and a blot out, which is probably not amazing against, like, mono red, which we haven't played against yet. I'm going to ship it. Cut down Jace Riverchurn? Sure. 4 lands. Let's throw back a land. Sure. See if it's any good. Oh, Restless Reef over there, turn 1. We keep drawing blue-black in the matchmaker. That's like the 2nd or 3rd time. Deadly Cover-Up on top. I am going to bottom it. I'm going to put it in the bin. Maybe it'll make the next Deadly Cover-Up better. Hey, we'll see. Restless Reef number 2 over there. Well, I'm going to go ahead and resolve this Riverchurn monument. I'm not sure when the next time we'll get a chance to do that is. 2 Restless Reefs. Yikes. Plains Preacher of the Schism. Okay. Let's go Gloom Lake. Play some J-Skid-Ball. We're playing J-Skid-Ball. I plus one Preacher of the Schism.
Our plans are beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, it's an attacks trigger, so you still get your stuff. Still get your lifelink guy. Maybe we did need that deadly cover up. 4th mana for opponent. See if they just kill the Jays. See if we use the Jace exactly wrong. No, 2nd Preacher. Okay. Yikes a little. You know, slightly. Come in on the Jace. Draw their card. Go to 19. We get a Dark Slick Shores. Alright, well, I think we'll play the Restless Reef. I think we should probably hold mana up this turn, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know, I mean, what if I mill 12 right here? What if I just mill 12? Then what? You know? Opponent on blue-black. I'm going for it. Why shouldn't I have it? Oh, look at that deck. Look at that deck. Deep Cavern Bat, Mockingbird, Kaito, more Preachers. What a deck. What a deck you have, my friend. It's in the turn. Willing to take some shots here, I guess. Alright. Oil Deep Gear Hulk. No, sir. Sorry, but no, is my answer. We are still going to be a little behind in this game as we take some damage to these guys. Restless Reef's going to hurt us. So, you know, nothing's locked up. We're not looking great, actually. I'd really like to draw Deadly Cover up at some point. We got rid of one, and that's going to end up being a bad decision. There's a chance. If we draw another Jace, there is a real chance at this. Honest to God. Yep, here comes Restless Reef. Ouch. Gotta throat coat that. See if they can just counter it. But if they can, it'll tap it down. Okay, they don't. Still come in with Preachers, though. Put us at 10. 10, I say. That's a wildly low life total. That's half. That's half. They can deal 8 to us next turn on board. Let's hit them with the Mill Stick. Another Kaito and an Enduring. I knew this card was in your deck. An Enduring Curiosity. Bet you got a couple in your hand, don't you? Sicko. We draw another land. We can't keep drawing lands, man. We cannot. Cover up on top. Okay. Maybe we can make that work. In the turn, we got Reef up. That's good news. Man. So we're going to maybe bang Reefs into each other here. See if it happens. Yep, here come the boys. We mill. This Deadly Cover-Up's not happening. That's fine. A few lands go in our yard. I guess I'm okay with that, too. They draw. They draw. I guess I'm okay with that. 26 cards, huh? 26 cards. That's neat. All right, so we got to block up with Restless Reef here, but then we got a Riverchurn Monument right then and there. 2 more in their yard, man. Dangerously close. Okay. Anything else? You got anything else you're doing? No? That's good. You got a discard, too. Ooh. So close. You're so close, dude. We draw another land. That's like 4 in a row. That's pretty disgusting. Why are we drawing so many lands? Gotta stop doing that. Okay, can you kill us this turn? Can you kill us this turn? Don't put cards in your yard. I know that much. Plays a land. We're at 2 on board. Kaito? Mockingbird comes down. Copying Preach. Good news. Good news. Good news. So you just die. You're just gonna die, right? I think. What could do it? Draw, draw. Exhaust Monument. Just go ahead and do it. Get out of cards in your library. We're at 2. Got a Hopeless Nightmare? It would suck if they did. That would really suck if they did, actually. They discard Flood Pit's Drowner. We can stock up here. Just in case, you know. Interference. Wow. 4 lands out of 5. And we just drew 1,000,000 lands, too. That's a little bit wild. That's a little bit wild. Alright, in turn, and we win. Sick. We've milled out 3 of our 4 opponents tonight. This is not bad, dude. It was just up all night banging reefs. Banging reefs together, man. That's what I like to do. Well, let's get in like one more with this. Is that okay if we can do one more? All right, we go first here against Tsuchiyoshi. We have decent lands. A counterspell that's actually okay if you go first. Jace and Realm Break. Sure. Sure, man. Seems cool. Yeah. Reef. A little reefer madness. Uh-oh, Mountain. It's the first time we've seen that all night, you know? Kind of worry. It's in the turn. Oh, it's red-white. Okay. Saheeli's Lattice? Nah. Nah. I know what deck this is. This is the Monument to Endurance deck, isn't it? Which means I have to duress you this turn. Although I want to do something else. I want to, like, Jace. I guess we can Jace next turn. It's fine. Them. Yeah, it's that deck. Alright, so Nexus here. They also have to ready. We have to worry about that. That's what else. I've seen this deck in MTG League results. It looks really interesting. Gabo. It's probably actually kind of sick for them that we put that Nexus in their yard. How exactly does Duretti read? Equal to the greatest mana value among artifacts you control. Whenever it attacks, choose target artifact card in your yard. You may sack an artifact. If you do, return the chosen yard and artifact to the battlefield. Okay, so they can't do that. Is this treasure? It is. So we can't just Jace this turn because they can play Duretti next turn. Can you haste it? Can you haste it? It's an enters. Okay. Well, if it's an enters, then we can't do anything about that anyway, right? They just sack it and get the Nexus back, and that'll be sick. Shouldn't have done that. Come in here, draw a card. Exile an artifact. Well, they would have latticed it away anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I'll Jace. Yeah, I'll Jace.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
Turbo Mill. I'm going to try this philosophy once tonight. Like, just mill as much as you possibly can, dude. Anytime you can. It's probably really good for their Duretti. Like, they get Portal now, you know? But Portal doesn't actually hurt us that much. They didn't Duretti. You could, right? You could just Duretti right there. Huh. Alright. Let you get back whatever you want, son. Alright, let's go ahead and Realm Breaker them. Is there like a Surveil land? No? Well, guess I'll get Inspiring Vantage. Alright, so, like, I don't know how this one's going to work. I really don't. Okay, here comes Duretti. They play it. They have to sacrifice the treasure. That's why. What do you get back? What do you do here? What would you say you do here? Okay, so we can deadly cover up and collect evidence. Maybe it's the thing we want to do. We get Nexus. So what are you creating a copy of? Ah, Thunderhulk. That's what the deck is supposed to do, so I'm really proud of you. You did it. Let's deadly cover up. Remove most of the cards in our yard. Okay. So what do we get rid of against this deck? Duretti? You know what I mean? Maybe. Is it Duretti? Both in the yard now. All three are in the yard. Is there another one? Portal? Oh, it's got another threefold Thunderhulk. That's gross. I don't know if this is correct. I really don't know if this is correct. But this is what we're doing. Fill him some more. Guess I'll get the vault. Because I have an artifact, you know. I can get more artifacts this way. Yeah, here comes another Nexus. So, I don't know how we beat this, really. If we get a monument, we get a Riverchurn monument, we just win. So, that's sexy. God, so many. That's a lot of creatures, dude. Oh, stop it. Alright, so 6, 12. That's a lot. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do this. I guess I'm going to discard the blot out. Oh, God, we get an underground river. That's so bad. That's so monumentally terrible. Okay, well, we got a chance here. We got a real chance. Oh, man, what a bad pull off the Fomori Vault. They get a Fomori Vault. They're gonna use it. That's 6, 7, 8, 9. They're gonna look at the top 9. That's pretty good. Wow. That is all right. Put a card in their hand. Must be a pretty decent one. Oh my God! Give me my Riverchurn monument. I get seize the spoils. All right. God. Oh boy. So they get a 3/3, another threefold Thunderhulk. Ugh. All right. So we have outs. We have outs in this deck right now. They are at 14 cards left. So Jace kills them. Riverchurn monument kills them. And Deadly Cover-Up staves them off for a turn. So, we have outs. We have outs. Got to block with a Reef here, I guess. Or do I? I get one turn regardless anyway, what, you know? Yeah, just block. Just block. Just block. Alright, deck. Alright, deck. Come on, Bubba. Tell me something good. It's a Phantom Interference. Well, that's okay. That's alright. We can spin again. I'm just not sure we have enough mana after we spin again to win. Yeah, we'll be off by like 1. Like, if we draw Riverchurn here, we're off by 1. Chase does it. Deadly Cover-Up. Deadly Cover-Up goes in our hand. Let's go. Never punished. Always in. For the win. So we get rid of Phantom Interference and Deadly Cover-Up. What a hit off Vault. What a hit off of Vault, baby. Whew. Alright, get out of here. So I guess Thunderhulk is the card that we're afraid of. Turns out. But it is gone. There is no threefold Thunderhulk here. That I can see. So that's something. Ready? Because we don't want them to like reanimate it or something. Yeah, and there's another one in their library too. We don't want that. We do not want you to have that card. Can't really Nexus anything that we can see. So We may have bought ourselves some time. We don't know what they drew. They drew Tune Up. All right, they get Monument to Endurance. That will sap our life total some. Ouch, we go to 11. They draw Fresh 2. They get Treasure Token too. Play Elegant Parlor. They don't Surveil. Nexus fires off. They draw a couple. Let's see if they get free stuff. Free Chainsaw. This is not going to be good. They get something else free. Another Chainsaw? Bro. Nice. Riverchurn Monument. Let's go. Ooh, son. All right. Well, all right. Good game. I guess I should mill them with Realmbreaker first. Oh my god, what a series of draws, dude. What a series of draws. That's absolutely insane. That's so insane, dude. Alright, exhaust. Let's go. Oh no, I'll just target them. That's all I need to do is just target them. Mill a whole 5 FTW. Can you do something? Like, maybe they can. Nope, that's it. We have milled like 5 people out tonight, dude. Have we lost like 1 game with this deck? It's crazy, bro. Like, I told y'all at the top of the stream, like, this deck is okay.